Huh. This meeting's being recorded. So robotic. Is it? We're rolling.
Oh yeah, we're live.
Shit,
I'm waiting.
We're rolling.
We're waiting for the
Fuck.
intro. Yeah.
As always. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is episode 124 of the Straight and Curly podcast. This meeting is in recording in session. So today we have another special guest with us today. He's a fucking not a one-time return guest.
Ooh, not a
two-time, but a three-time MVP, three-time NBA world champion. And he's back again to teach us about accounting and Lithuania
and potatoes and pork and uncovering lies.
That's it. And the fact, and maybe he's gay, maybe he's not gay. We'll figure it out.
And indigenous funds.
Yeah, indigenous funds and 1942 Act of Government of Ontario.
And he's also the Viome ambassador.
Viome ambassador, yeah,
newest
exactly.
Viome ambassador.
And he's white, but he identifies as black. All right, so today we're gonna give it up for Lithuania's own Aromas Grybas.
Great to be back. Great to be back on the GOAT episode 124. It's not episode 50, but 24 is the GOAT number. So
that's it. GOAT. Kobe Bryant, bro.
I've been trying to forget episode 50 since we did it.
Oh my god, bro!
Never forget.
You brought that up, bro. I can't believe you just brought that up. That actually triggered me. It just gave me PTSD.
9/11 episode 50. Never forget.
Wow.
Holy fuck, dude. You know what I love? One of the things I love about you, Thomas, is that you're kind of like me in the sense of like people feel like, you know, you're just like this calm, like generous, whatever. And then you just drop this like hammer on people like out of nowhere with these like punchlines.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah. It's the European in you. That's why.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
very forward, very.
Okay. You were going to ask us about something off camera, so you can start us off there. Why don't you?
Yeah. So my question is about the Stupid Club. I am a member. Love it. Signed up right away.
Did you get tickets to the show?
That's where my question comes from. So you said that there's shows at 7, 9, and 11.
Yeah.
So if you can just run me down the whole comedy thing because Mark had the same thing back when I saw him in I think it was a couple months ago.
Right.
He had an 8 o'clock show and a 10 o'clock show.
10:30.
What's the primo show?
So the reason, not a lot of places do 3 shows in a night. It's usually the 2. Because both times are pretty good. Like 8 to 9 p.m. Start times is the prime. 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. is good. After 10, 10:30, 11, that's like the late night crowd where it's like very just like loose, and it's more people are more inclined to just like let loose and enjoy the darker, dirtier material. That's usually what happens. So the 7 p.m. is actually the worst because it's always like the more sophisticated crowds who like it's like they just got off work, or you know, they just like it's very early in the night, so they're not like really drinking and doing anything like that much. So it's harder to make them laugh. And then 9 p.m. that's like the main showtime. That's like in the main act. It's like kind of it's like, you know, watching a UFC fight. It's like the main act.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, whatever. It's like the headline act pretty much. And that's the best one. And at least as a comedian, that's what amongst us, that's what the general consensus is.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you're saying I should just buy a whole whack of tickets to get other straight and curly guest Victor out to the show too, and we'll just all roll up to the show. So,
bro.
Roll hard.
Okay.
Did you get tickets already?
No, that's why I wanted to ask you first about like which one was the best one. So
yeah.
Now,
we have some slightly unsettling news.
What happened?
Well, it's already sold out. So
oh shit.
I mean,
yeah, sold out cold.
I don't say that to rub it in. I actually say it to say, I mean, we're obviously very happy and proud that this has happened because, like, you know, the Stupid Club for us, I'll just start on giving my unsolicited opinion on the Unstupid Club. You didn't ask me, but here it is. So the idea behind this was like, you know, we have it's like truly such an amazing community of people that Neema and them have like, you know, worked together to create this like little love and like this little perfect union of like, you know, and so when we said to people like, look, like we really, we're trying to answer the question, how much value can we give? And we realized if we can go to the people who have messaged us, DM'd us, commented, supported, sent us gifts and love and all those things and say, look, all of you who are consistently, like, one of the common things you're asking for is access to shows or live comedy and whatever. What we could do is give you first access without even posting it to the quote unquote, let's say, general audience.
Got you.
And we launched it literally a week ago, like exactly to the day a week ago. And yesterday, in like 9 or 10 hours, it was sold out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know if my voice is like
Yeah.
portraying how excited we are about that, but like, it's like such a testament to the people who just continue to support and come back and show their love, and exactly people like you who are somehow still here a year and a half years later. And we, you know, like we, gosh, we just appreciate it so much, right?
Yeah, it's insane to think that like but not like me, like as a collective,
For sure.
me and my team, you know, like together we fucking sold like three shows out in literally less than 24 hours, which I never thought that would happen, but it fucking happened. And all because of, it had to start with me, right? You know, like I had to start to do this shit in order to get to this point. And I never thought I would get to, I not that I never thought, but I didn't know when it would happen in my life where I could sell out my own tickets. And now it's finally happened. And I'm like, wow, I actually feel like a real comedian. I feel like a real performer, a real artist now, where it's like people want to just buy tickets to fucking see me do dumb shit on stage.
Being the key. Actually, Aromas, I can ask you this then. So we can give you even more a stupid club access live on the podcast right now.
Yeah.
You can help us come up with the next date of our show if you want, because Neema's gonna do an album recording.
Yeah.
And we're coming out and we'll tell you pre a stupid
okay
club.
Okay, so I don't miss this one. Okay, gotcha.
You're the most a stupid club. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
It's
love to hear.
You, my mom, and Callie.
Yeah.
In any order.
In any order you want.
Whatever day works. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. I mean,
that's absolutely sweet though. Congrats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll have more, obviously, so you can have access to the tickets. Hopefully.
Okay.
So don't slack, bro. You got to be on your email 24/7.
It went through the promotions though. Like,
oh fuck yeah, we gotta figure that out too.
I don't check those every day.
Yeah,
and then
what do you mean it goes through promotions? I don't
on Gmail. Like
on Gmail, there's 3 different categories. Like there's promotions, social, and then your regular inbox.
Yeah.
What?
So that goes to junk pretty much.
Wait,
well, like your meeting invites come through primary, so I see them right away, no issues when I log in. But I have to go to click social or promotions to get the other emails.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Is it like a setting you have to change or we have to change?
That I'm not too sure. I got to go back in. Obviously, I'll change it to primary if it's on my end. But that's where it came up the first time. So just wanted to let you know. That's why
there's got to be a way to like, because that's happened to a few people. They're like, yo, I didn't get the email. I was like, oh, it should probably be in your junk. And they checked it was there. Even me, like, I checked on my own and I didn't even get it. Actually, I saw it on my computer, but not on my phone in my inbox. Like, it was weird. I don't know what it is.
That's too weird.
But
yo, Thomas, tell us about this thing that you graduated from.
So yeah, last you guys had some great news, but I also had some good news last Friday where I passed my common final exam for my CPA. So now,
boys, let's hit it, bro.
Yeah, thank you. A little like the 3-day marathon I went through and got there. And
what do you mean 3-day marathon?
Because remember I was telling you on the last one where it's a 3-day exam. So day 1's 4 hours, day 2 is 5 hours, and day 3 is 4 hours, and you have to pass all 3 days to pass.
Oh shit! And is it one test that's in 3 parts, or it's 1 standalone?
So day 1 is 1 case, day 2 is another case, and then day 3 is 3 little cases. So it's 5 cases over the 3 days, and you have to pass all 5 effectively.
When you say case, like, can you give us like a short example of like what like a question might look like on this exam? I want to know if it's anything like my UFC
give me 30. Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
This guy's actually going to check.
I actually remember in like when I went to U of T, so I would do, these like final exams, obviously, and like they would give you these questions that it's like, dude, like I've never seen any of this information before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, solve this case. And it's like, bro, I don't even know.
What do you mean case, bro?
So let's see what, okay.
So like, this is the case. Like, this is just one, like a practice case that I did where it's just, you get all this information and then you have to like write a response to it.
Jesus Christ.
And so like, okay, so what kind of a, like it's a case of what, a company being merged or something, like I don't even know.
This first one is, she needs to help determining your business income for her 2018 personal tax return. Funny how you want to talk about taxes after, which, and like, it's all these like financial and like accounting things that they give you 6 to 8 required per, and you just have to go. But then on the 5-hour one, it's like 15 things that you have to do, and you can't take your time because it's your time crunch to do it all. So, and it's pretty fun to do.
And so how do they, like, is there like a pass fail? Like, it's, you know, you either had the right answer, you didn't, or is it like, you know, things like showing your work and thinking behind it, like that counts for shit too?
It's a lot of showing your work, but it's also because you're never going to be perfect, because there isn't enough time to be perfect. You just have to be quote unquote competent, where you have to know what you're talking about, but you don't have to get 100% of the right answer, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And now with this, what can you do like in the world more?
So now I can actually, I'm going to be considered a professional accountant in January to March after, because now it's just admin on their side for me to process to get my letters. Cause you have to go through this whole common exam and then also 30 months of work experience, which is verified. So I finished my hours last week. So now that's just being processed on top of this exam, and then I should be good to go. And then you're just a CPA, and I'll have 3 extra letters behind my name. But in addition, the CPA gives you, like, people know what it takes to get it, and it just brings up your reputation and effectively in the business world. On top of, you can also sign off on financial statements if you get your public accounting license, but that's some additional work down the road.
And that's where you want to go with this?
No, I don't necessarily want to get my public accounting license, because that's becoming a partner at a firm where, although there is some big dollars there, it's not for me. But yeah.
Have you ever thought about just like completely quitting the whole financial thing and just going and making like pork sandwiches somewhere with like,
honestly,
just selling it out of a shack? Just being happy with it.
I really like money, if that makes sense. Not the like money, although the money is good.
Yeah.
That's not what I mean. Like,
no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
My favorite show on Netflix is Money Heist. My favorite one of my favorite movies is like 21. One of, like, you know, it's all movies that deal with like money and stuff. So
right. So okay. So are you afraid that Bitcoin's now coming?
Not really.
Oh, all right. Let's hear it.
So
let's hear it.
I was listening to the one yesterday with Alexander. What's her name?
Ashley.
Ashley. Sorry, Ashley. That's that's no offense for her. I just knew it was a name that started with a name.
It's all the same name, bro. It's all the same name. Adomis, Ashley,
Alex, Abraham, Muhammad,
Muhammad Abdullah.
It's all the same.
I get the logic behind the whole crypto and Bitcoin. However, it shouldn't be the be all end all investment that you do. You know what I mean? Right? I understand the whole decentralized, where obviously, it's a good idea, but it shouldn't be the only thing you put all your eggs into one basket, because that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
We should sprinkle into some real estate, sprinkle into some stocks. But once again, I'm not a financial advisor, and just take my word for what it is. You know what I mean?
It's just your opinion. Yeah, I get it.
But
I thought you were a financial advisor, bro. What the fuck?
We didn't put any disclaimers. Now people are losing all their money because they're doing this crazy shit. We're going to jail.
Dude, I didn't ask you to say all this.
Imagine we get a subpoena in 2 days from now.
No,
like, man, I watched the episode with Domus. Now I don't know what I'm.
No. You're good now. But the one yesterday, you guys were just talking about Bitcoin, and for lack of a better term, it was almost like you're just getting each other off. Where it's just, I love Bitcoin, but you love Bitcoin too. Where, Bitcoin's the best thing ever. Bitcoin. Like, I get it. Like, if you're crazy about it, I can see where it's going in the future, and that's just, it's easy to see. But it shouldn't be the be all end all where you put
Mm.
all your eggs into one basket, because that's not sound like financial investing at all. You know what I mean?
At least for now. Maybe in
What
the
do you mean?
future, it's gonna. At least for now, you're saying like don't put all your eggs into the one basket, which is Bitcoin.
You should never do that though.
Well, I mean,
Even
like you never know what's gonna happen in 20 years from now. Maybe it's
and that's why, because Bitcoin can go to shit, but then ETH can be the one that goes superior, or even like Polkadot for that matter. You don't want to put all your
naming shit, bro. Are you talking about like fucking what? Let's just start naming shit. Yeah, Ethereum, Polkadot, McDonald's Play Place. Like what the fuck?
No, those are different coins. Those are different
coins.
coins.
This shit end, bro.
All different coins.
Like you're not going to put all your money into Doge. You know what I mean?
Well, certainly not right now.
Doge.
For sure.
I thought that was a fake meme. Like,
no, dude, I have like $100 in Dogecoin.
The fuck are you talking about? I thought that was legit. It was a meme.
I got a hundo in Shiba Inu too.
The hell? You
yeah. Doge to the moon is
Doge to the moon.
So funny.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. So, are you in any crypto?
Currently, I'm not. I have a lot of my money into real estate right now because my thought process is they're not making any more land, right? It's the same way you're saying they're not making any more Bitcoin, right? They're not making any more land.
Fair enough.
And it's funny how Ashley was it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. she was saying yesterday about like leveraging, right? You can leverage your mortgage to get another mortgage. And then that's how you create wealth, which some people do it with Bitcoin, some people do it with real estate. It's still wealth generation at the end of the day.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't think I mean, I don't know if I personally said this or maybe I alluded to it, but like, I mean, I'm personally like very crypto heavy, but I'm certainly not like 100%.
Gotcha.
I'm not denying like I'm like over 50% interested in putting my money away, but I'm not 100 is what I'm.
Right. But yeah. she was making it seem like she was Bitcoin 1,000%. You know what I mean? And
I think she is actually, yeah.
And that's where if Bitcoin loses all of its value tomorrow, whatever which way, and people decide, you know what, fuck Bitcoin, let's go to ETH or let's go to Polkadot, or let's screw the world and let's put all the money into Doge and pump that up. It's just all a way of holding value. It's just, you shouldn't put all your eggs into one basket at the end of the day. Whatever you do in anything you do. That's why I like bringing it back to Neema's comedy career. You're not putting all your money just into TikTok. You're putting, or all your money as an attention, right? You're going into Instagram, Twitter, live shows, acting. You know what I mean? It's diversification is always good at the end of the day, where you're not always, or back to the meat situation, you're not always just eating red meat. You're eating the suey, no,
it's true. You fruits,
the
vegetables,
bubblies,
the
bubbler,
the booblers.
Fuck yeah.
No, you make a good point.
It's all diversification at the end of the day, and you shouldn't always put your stuff all into one thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can lean more towards one way or another, but diversification is always king.
I think when you put too much effort into one thing, it's when you're just like you're boxing yourself in.
Exactly.
The one thing that I feel missing from the conversation of like diversification of your like portfolio is something much more macro than stocks and money, and is like invest in yourself. And I feel like there's not enough people who look at it and like, oh, I'm also my own investment, right? Like just like real estate, just like crypto, like my value can go up if I put things into it. And for the cost of, $15, you can get a book with a decade worth of wisdom in it, and like, so I really, because I one of the things that I guess I took away from a major theme of that conversation with her was that she's it's at the end of the day, it's a learning like endeavor, right? It's like a pursuit of like, at the end of the day, I just want to be more informed, more educated, or like more well read on what's going on. And I think, listen, like when you read into crypto and I think I said it in the episode too, but I was like, I'm not saying this to you either, just generally speaking, like don't think about crypto or don't think about Bitcoin, think about the nature of those things.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's so is there like a lot of like talk or I don't even know, maybe there's paranoia even in like the industry of like what you guys do in that sector of any kind? Like what's the general temperature on Bitcoin?
It's funny that you mention it, where our firm took out all the successful writers from 2021 because there's like 30 of us in the Toronto office that passed or got the results last Friday. and then they took us out for high tea, like with like crumpets and all that fun stuff.
Legit.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, and we were sitting at a table with like a couple partners, and crypto was a way of like a topic of conversation yesterday. And their general idea is like that it's here, but now it's almost more fun. It's like, how do you audit it? How do you account for it? And all that fun stuff. Where we have a special team at our firm, like a designated team at our firm now, where it's just all crypto heavy, and they just deal with crypto clients because they know it's the way that like it's knocking at the door. Like it's here. They just might as well be in it too. You know what I mean? And like, there's just, it's here and we got to account for it, and it's not going away anytime soon.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I agree. I think it's I mean, it's like, you know, the precursor to NFTs in some sense too, right? Like I feel like a lot of people are getting in through Bitcoin and then ending up at NFTs because it's related. You know, there's like similar network effects that are interesting there. Do you know much about NFT?
But that's the thing too about NFTs is I gotta mention him because he is my main source of knowledge for NFTs. Is
I can't wait.
The kid Gary V.
Gary V.
And he keeps on saying quite a bit on his daily episodes where NFTs, yeah, there is money to be made here. It's the way of the future, yada yada yada. But people have to be willing. People have to be okay with it going to zero, and not just be like, "Fuck you, Gary. You told me to invest in NFTs. I invested in this one for 15K. Went to zero tomorrow." Because he even says 98% of these NFTs are going to be worthless in 10 to 15 years, but there's going to be 2% that are the next eBays, the next Amazons, the next.
Interesting.
Where I do see the point of NFTs with smart contracts behind it, but not necessarily a picture of a gorilla.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of, yeah, that's fair. A lot
that's
of people
what I'm
have that
saying.
same
I'm like,
disconnect
that's why I
too.
got lost. I'm
It's
like,
just-
bro, why is there a fucking, I don't know, a accounting bear or some shit? Like, what the fuck is this? Who's gonna buy
Bored
this?
Apes are the big one where they're worth like stupid money.
Yeah.
Or like
It's
crypto
so
punks.
Insane to think about.
I mean,
but
it's, to me, this is like the biggest opportunity for anybody who's like what you do, you know?
Right.
Like singer, creator, whatever.
It is funny that I was thinking about this on my morning walk about how can I relate Bitcoin to something that's easier for me to think about. It's almost like Bitcoin can be like a share of Berkshire Capital. I'm not sure if you know that company. It's
Warren Buffett's thing, right?
It's Warren Buffett's. It's effectively his holding company where he has all of his investments, and like the price of one of those shares right now is over 300K. You know what I mean? So it could be like you just buy in now and just let it appreciate, because, or same with like Amazon stock. Oh yeah, if I bought 1,000 shares of Amazon back in 1990 or whatever,
right,
worth today, it's all like, you know what I mean? But it's so hard picking the right one. You know what I mean? Where that's why it's easier said than done to invest. And it's like, I can throw 15K at this, like, pick like the squirrel drawn by Gary V.
Right.
It can go to 30 tomorrow, or it can go down to $5 because it's just a picture of a squirrel.
So okay, so
this squirrel,
squirrel. This is where I'll jump in and I'll add the part where I think is the connection between like owning a picture of a gorilla, like to your guys' credit, and like it connects to, and it tying to something in the real world. Okay, like tethered to something in reality. So I'm just going to repeat it because I'm not sure if I said this last time or whatever, but I think it's worth saying. So for example, in Gary V's example, like let's say Neema has like the podcast platypus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. And now you own this token and you hold on to it for the time of the, you know, it's either pure ownership or there's like a lease on it, depending on whatever the contract says, let's say. And as Gary V gets more bigger, like more popular, more famous, his net worth literally goes up. So does your holding of that coin. So for me, it's less an investment on the actual 8-bit JPEG It's more so that's just representing something that's in the real world that's tied to it.
Right.
That's
investing in the person more than the
exactly. It's not
picture.
just like the digital signature of like this image that happens to be on the internet, something like that. But yeah.
But he keeps on saying that, oh, I want like the I don't know, I'm gonna pick up like the lovable lizard is just like one of his names that he comes up with, right? Like he wants them to make it the next Disney. But what if he makes the lovable lizard the next Disney and not the patient panda the next Disney, and you're stuck holding the patient panda? You know what I mean? Or would it just go up in value because the lovable lizard is going so huge?
I just think because they're part of the same network.
Right.
If one goes up, the rest goes up. The rest go up too.
Right. That's
so let's say Neema, you have the stupid coin, okay, in some time from now.
Yeah.
And somebody like Adomas has the podcast thing, somebody else has eat dinner with me, somebody else has do a dance with my mom, somebody whatever. If his like thing becomes like the podcast is the biggest part of your brand, it doesn't mean that the person who like, let's say, has access to coming and dancing with you and my mom, like our mom,
for sure.
I that's why I like the idea of the fractionalization of it, meaning everybody goes up at the same rate. Sure, you might have more to begin with because you were earlier in the market, you were better with your just whatever that happened. But if you go up at 1%, I also go up at 1%.
Yeah,
that's the part that I really, really like about this. So then
where it all goes up together. Yeah,
exactly. Now there is no fucking Bezos out here on a $500 million yacht, and some people don't have water. It's like if we're considering ourselves like a world economy, it's like, man, like I'm down for Bezos, dude. Go to Mars and Jupiter if you want, but like we can't have people who don't have food, right? Like, the network effect has to be like, hey, dude, you want to go? No problem. We need a roof.
Well,
you know, like.
We'll come back to NFTs. I just want to jump in here real quick. Did you hear what Elon said to the WHO, saying, if you show me, because their whole thing is, we can solve world hunger for $6 billion. And he's like, okay, show me how you can save it for $6 billion.
Yeah.
And I'll donate it.
That's what that was about.
Wait, who said that?
Elon Musk.
Oh,
I knew there was something around this, like, I'll cut a check for $6 billion or something, but I didn't know what it was about.
Because their whole thing is, we'll solve world hunger for $6 billion. He's like, okay, show me how.
And they haven't shown him how, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Who's showing him?
The WHO, the World Health Organization.
Right, because he has like what, $200 billion.
It's like 100 something, I think.
He's got stupid money.
Doesn't matter. 6 billion is a fucking pocket change at that point.
To be clear,
no, it's 6 billion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 6 billion is
To be clear, it's not like that's in his bank. I just want to like.
Right. No. Yeah, I'm with you. It's all in like shares of Tesla more than anything.
Like it pains me to have to clarify this because I also have my own qualms with like Bezos having so much. It's incomprehensible. But I also want to go to bat and be fair and say, look, it's not like he has that money in his debit card.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, yeah, he is rich. Don't get me wrong. But
how many billions does he have in his bank?
Probably some. I'm not debating whether he has some liquid. I don't even know. Like maybe at that point in time, like you're so rich, it's better for you to have $12 in your account and show. I have no idea, right? Like it's probably an Adomas question, but
then it brings it all back to the conversation you had. I'm not sure if it was yesterday. I only listened to it yesterday.
That was a couple days ago. Yeah.
There's no point in cash just sitting there because it's losing purchasing power. You know what I mean? It's you have to have it in other stuff.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
there's no reason to keep it.
And those dude, I'm under the impression like Bezos and Elon Musk and all these super whatever. Like I'm under the impression they have like actually like 30 accountants employed or like 50 lawyers, maybe even more. I don't even know. Maybe more. Like probably even more.
Yeah. Probably. Because you have to remember on it. Like I'll give you an example on an audit team. When you're auditing a set of financials, the team can be either as big as 2 people or it can be as big as like 20 to 30. You know what I mean? Where
wow.
I like some big 4 firms, people that just started as like interns or junior associates, they're only responsible for auditing cash. Right? It's like I just have to see cash. And you're just it's like, okay, I'll vouch 3,000 samples because that's just how big the company is. You know what I mean? In terms of but yeah, obviously, because there's also so many different things in terms of like taxes and accountants like that Elon has to deal with. It's not just pay my personal taxes. He has holding companies, Tesla, this, that, the other. But then again, I'm not too familiar on the US side where I only deal with like the Canadian side. You know what I mean? But it generally is the same thing. For big picture, it's generally the same thing.
He must have at least like a few grand though in his bank account.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
Sure.
Like if he took you out for dinner tomorrow and dropped
100K,
10K on dinner,
yeah,
you know what I mean? He can pay that no problem.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they have black cards, right? Like,
which is what
an Amex black card or some credit card that's basically no limit. Like, pretty much. Like he can go and buy a Bugatti on a card if he wants, which is like a couple million easily.
Jesus Christ.
Well, dude, think about it. You have not just 1 billion, which would be you getting a black card. You could have 3 black cards at that point, right? Like you have 200 billion net worth. Like
that's unfathomable.
You're getting whatever you want. If you like, think about like how I remember seeing Bezos donates like $400 million to the state of Washington, and then poof. All of a sudden, all these roads start getting built and legislation gets passed in his way, and Amazon has new tax breaks and like all this, it's like.
But you know why he does that though?
I don't know, tax write-offs, expenses, control, power, influence.
Yeah,
keep going.
It's like tax breaks, but on top of the tax breaks, where it's okay. It's more so like the reputation and what he can get going forward.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, why do some people put their name on the side of a hospital?
Yeah, influence.
It's effectively a huge advertising expense,
weird.
but they get it back on the other end for a donation.
I'm gonna name a hospital a stupid hospital.
Where all the doctors are stupid. Nobody's diagnosing anyone correctly.
Yeah.
The only thing you don't treat there is peanut allergies.
That's true. We don't. You can't. It's a disgrace actually.
Peanuts are fucking garbage.
Sorry, like an almond allergy, or you know what I mean? It's like
not allergy.
Bro, how's your food going?
Yeah.
How's your nutrition?
I'm off the wagon.
Oh,
Buddy fell off.
Buddy fucking ripped himself off the back of the wagon. Launched himself.
I fell off where it was 2-3 weeks before results came out where I wasn't sleeping at night. You know what I mean? Like, because it was just anxiety through the roof. Because if I failed last Friday, I'd have to wait another year to write again.
Jesus. Fuck that.
So it's like, like obviously you're going to be a little anxious, can't really sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And then leading up to that point, I thought I couldn't sleep because of anxiety, right?
Yeah.
But then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I still couldn't really sleep until I realized I finished my magnesium and my B100 complex like 2 weeks ago. So those are the main things why I couldn't sleep. But then again, so I'm like, okay, because I wanted a brief period of not having any supplements before going back on Viome, because I wanted to reset the system effectively. Because if I'm taking B100 and magnesium the whole time, Viome's going to think that everything's cool and I'm going to have to keep taking these. You know what I mean? I will have to build up something significant. So I'll just reset the system and so I ordered Viome again. I ordered one for myself and one for my girlfriend.
Love that. Boyfriend of the year over here.
Yeah.
So I got the blood one and the shit one for me, and then I just got the
nice one. I got the blood one too. Yeah.
Nice. That's dope.
So, but then I ordered Viome like 2 boxes, but only one showed up.
Oh.
What you ordered them on the same order?
No, that's the other stupid thing. Have you tried that? Ordering 2 different boxes on one order, you can't.
It has to be per account. They like I had to make one for you, make one for
Right.
Yeah,
but then they charged me twice. So I ordered one of each box, obviously giving one to her.
Yeah.
Right.
But that didn't work. So I got to slide into their DMs today on like Twitter, be like, I ordered
Email
2
them.
boxes.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good with their customer service.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
Yeah, they'll solve that for you, no problem.
Yeah. Well, that's good though. I mean, have you done the blood test yet?
I did the blood test the first time. Like I went gun ho the first time. I got the blood and the
you got it first time.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So what has changed? Or now it's probably been at least 6-7 months, right? Something like that.
The thing, like obviously during those, like I was pretty good for those 5 months or those 4 months where I was taking these supplements every day.
Yeah.
The B100 and the magnesium and the apple cider vinegar in the morning.
Nice.
Like I was pretty good. It was like energies have been constant, consistent, not really sluggish. But then getting off the B100 and the magnesium, it's like I just want to sleep all day. So obviously obviously I'm deficient in it. I need this.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to be like too reliant, but in terms of overall energy levels, pretty good. Weight's been somewhat consistent because obviously like I still eat quite a bit. That's no joke. Like, but I still like haven't really had the chance to like bike as much as I want to because work's just been kicking my ass and studying. Didn't have really much time, but
and it's fucking brick outside.
Yeah.
No, buddy. I bike inside. I bike inside.
Okay.
I have one of those smart trainers and it hooks up to a video game where I bike simultaneously.
Oh, that's sick.
Well, that sounds pretty fun.
Peloton a little bit.
Peloton is for the way I was described Peloton by a guy that got me onto this program. It's called Zwift. Was saying Peloton is for people that want 6 a.m. dance parties. Zwift is for people that actually want to bike.
Right.
I prefer the Peloton.
Yeah, I prefer dance.
I want to dance.
Thanks for clarifying. Now I know which one.
I want to dancing on Peloton.
Good.
But yeah, from a guy that doesn't really like to dance very much, I'm more of a biker myself. So
well, you're white, bro. You got no rhythm for sure.
Hey, is Christmas big for your family? Probably, right?
Yeah, it's one of the major holidays. I tell the dentist whenever I go to get checked up, I floss religiously.
Okay, good.
Christmas and Easter.
Ha! That's just good. I didn't see that coming.
You got me on that one.
I didn't see that coming. That's pretty good. That's a good dad joke.
Just as a little Kermit sip the bubble.
That's a good dad joke. You've been waiting to say that for 6 months.
Dude, Adonis is such a dad in the making.
Yeah, you'll be a good dad.
Yeah, you'll be a good papa.
Yeah, you'd be a good papa.
Do you want children?
In the future, I do.
Yeah.
But before I go into that, Omid, you've seen my shoes.
What?
Your shoes?
Neema, guess what kind of shoes I rock every morning for my walks?
Adidas.
I've seen them before.
Adidas.
No, you might. Are you on the barefoot game?
No, I'm on the white New Balance game.
Hey, that's my shit. I love them.
Just because, or are you just a classic man?
He's a dad.
He's a dad. Oh my
god. I asked for them as a joke for my birthday a couple years ago, or it was an idea of like a joke. It's like, hey, I'm gonna buy these shoes. My girlfriend's like, no, you're not buying them. I'm gonna buy them. No, you're not gonna buy them. I was so close to buying them. She's like, I'm gonna break up with you if you buy these shoes.
That's hilarious.
Only to realize she bought them for me for my birthday like a month later.
Oh, I love that. Hey man, those are actually really comfortable. Those are one of my favorite shoes to wear. Actually, I used to wear all New Balance.
Yeah, you like them, yeah.
Yeah, I wish they got to be white dad shoes.
White dad shoes, yeah, like it's like either all white or all white with the like old like the navy N.
Oh yeah,
logo. Oh, that's classic.
I got the white with the navy accents. The classics.
So good.
I personally like the Reebok ones. The
Reebok,
like the Reebok tennis shoes that are similar to those, and it has it's like a white shoe. It's very subtle, just says Reebok like in the middle on the side, like it's
that's right.
It's like super tennis classic retro, like because it's in line with the New Balance,
right?
But the white New Balance and the Nike Air Monarchs are the two OG dad shoes. I'm a New Balance guy at heart because they got the extra wide foot, and I got
exactly. That's why
I got a big club on me. So
buddy, I got a fucking hammer in my feet.
But that's why I wear the barefoot, because they come so naturally wide already, like because your foot is supposed to, your finger, your toes, should spread out.
But you look like a fucking lizard walking, which is super creepy.
No.
In the winter too, though.
Yeah, they have boots.
Do you have them? I don't think you have them.
No, I don't. So I just wear extra thick socks with the shoes because I'm on a budget this year. So that's my winter boot.
Yeah,
but I'm
one day we'll
unwilling to wear like thick soled shoes or boots of any kind. I'd rather have a wet foot or a cold foot than to have more fucking fuck up with my gait, my biomechanics. Like, I don't care.
But pardon the ignorance here. You're wearing a barefoot shoe with socks. Is that a thing or?
So when I wear them in like times when it's not cold, I'll either wear socks that are so like extra thin. I'll literally buy them like thin, socks on. So because I don't want
condom for your foot.
Because I don't want to negate the whole point of the being like what I'm trying to accomplish here. But in the winter, it's like a half L. So I'll wear like those thick wool socks.
Okay.
So it's still kind of all right, but it's it's better than wearing 2-inch like winter boots that you don't even feel the ground underneath you, right? That's ultimately the problem with shoes.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
it's ultimately the issue. You have something like 20 or 25,000 nerve endings on the bottom of your foot that are supposed to give you like what is it called, proprioception, something like that, like where you are in space.
Yeah,
right.
Like literally. So so if you can't like feel the the ground like with your
that's why I do like wearing slippers sometimes, but sometimes I like going barefoot in the house at least.
Me too.
In the house, at least I'll be more so barefoot.
That was one of my questions actually. Do you guys go barefoot in the house all the time?
I'm honestly like
50-50.
Yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes if I'm not feeling wearing slippers, I'll just go barefoot. But
like Persians and a lot of cultures around the world, like like my mom will wear this to bed. Maybe I'm not even sure. It's exclusive. 24
They
hours.
only take it off as soon as they're on the bed. And now like then their feet are above the ground. Then they can take off the slippers.
Yeah, it's like just touch the carpet. It won't kill you.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. And then
But back to your point. Like obviously in the future, do you want a couple little ones running around?
This guy's such a dad.
At the end of the day, who are you building this wall for?
Say that again. What was the last part?
Because at the end of the day, who are you building this wealth for? You know what I mean? It's because you got to pass it on at the end of the day.
That was such a dad question too.
But he's got a good point, and he's a good dad.
This guy, the way you said that was so funny. You're like, so you planning on getting a couple of little ones running around there? That was such a
I love that.
To say. You're ready, bro.
I see this guy already. 7 a.m. up and at him.
Okay, guys.
Cutting crust off sandwiches, packing apple slices.
No, they're eating the crust. Come on.
They're eating the crust. All right, everybody hop in the wagon, in the van.
Jonah, Mikhail. I don't know why they're Jewish, but your sandwiches are ready for school. Come on down, guys. Come on. Hey, give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. What did I say every morning?
Go tell your mom you love her.
Go tell your mom you love her.
And then come back.
Yeah. What do we like? Kindness.
Kindness?
And they literally would say kindness. They all sound like Gary Vee. Kids already sound like Gary Vee.
I just realized every kid already naturally sounds like Gary Vee.
Yeah, that could be funny actually. Gary Vee skit like when he was a kid. Just Gary Vee as a kid.
And when are you going to practice?
2 kids though.
I know. Sorry?
And then you also ask your kid, and when are you going to practice? Patience.
Yeah, and then it's like, where are you going today? Fucking school. Just gotta learn. Dad, I don't know about homework. So homework? What about real work? We're working your face off. Yeah. How many fucking jobs do you have? hey dad, hey so son, how fast should I be going on the street? Just micro speed, okay? Micro patience.
He's like coming up to him like, how for this homework? You're just like thinking too much. You just gotta make. He's like, I don't know what the times table is. You just gotta like do it. You gotta do it. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Die?
So what did your teacher teach you today? Well, just like create value.
The create value one is a good one. Yeah.
That's gotta be skit, bro.
Yeah, it's Gary Vee's kids.
I gotta write this down.
All right, you guys are watching a real live how the ideas come together. He's writing it down.
Let's fucking
throw in the word document there too.
Oh yeah.
Little. How do I start your? How do you start your essay? You gotta open up documents.
Yeah, just trigger words of what he's saying.
She's like, what should we do with having no phones in school? Well, you just gotta let them be on TikTok, okay? Because that's where all the attention is.
Attention.
It's like, Gary, there's 6. Well, what are those with recess?
Yeah.
I'm on to you guys, wasting a lot of time with recess.
I'm on to you guys.
I'm on to you. That's one of my favorite lines actually when he do it. He's like backstage somewhere, and he's like, I'm on to you guys with doing lunch meetings. I believe in like 7-minute meetings.
Yeah.
It's like the real thing.
Yeah.
And then he eats the blueberries and he's like, I fucking love blueberries.
I fucking love blueberries.
It's like, what'd you bring for snack? Blueberries.
Yeah. It's like the teachers asking, so what does everyone have a snack? Everyone's like, oh, I got crackers. I have Dunkaroos. And then this guy's like, I got blueberries.
Oh,
all he eats is literally for lunch, dinner, snack.
What are you doing on the weekend? Yeah, Timmy's going to baseball. Jamie's going to hockey. Gary, what are you doing?
Blueberries.
I'm going to garage sale.
Garage sales.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I gotta write that. That's
imagine,
funny.
oh, you know what's funny in the Gary V with his kids one? Imagine he takes his kids' stuff and garage sales it for them.
That's so funny.
He's like trying to cut deals with all these people are walking up and he's like hustling everyone for like half pennies and like, holy fuck.
That's so funny.
Oh, doesn't make thank you cards because you're just too busy buying sports cards.
Sports cards, yeah.
He gives that for birthday presents. Yeah.
Oh
Here's a Charizard.
It's Charizard. Like, I have so much value.
Just hold on to this, okay?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Value. That's so funny. Okay, Domus. If I was not me, let's say Neema was to make a Lithuanian sketch, what are the identifying observations that we might?
I don't even know what accent that is. That's
what I want to figure out. I want to know what are the cultural cues.
It's like a
Lietuva.
Yeah, around there. It's like a Polish, like the Polish. It's a little less intense than a Russian accent. If that makes sense, because like Russian is like just vodka all day, like Adidas, and you know what I mean. Like
sounds German.
We're not that
all
intense.
Day.
Like I don't know. I don't really know Lithuanian accent because I just speak it. You know what I mean? It's
so random that you like know it, but you don't know the accent.
Like accents aside, like let's say we walk into your house and like what's like the equivalent of like my mom wearing her house clothes and slippers and
it's all affected, like it's all the same thing, like Eastern European. It's all like the same. I don't know if
do you guys I know Russians have this superstition. They have a lot of superstitions. Do you guys have the same thing? Like for instance, like when they forget something, they always have to go back and look in the mirror before they leave the house.
No.
Yeah, that's like one thing that Russians would do.
Or not that I know. Like obviously, I'd have to go back to the drawing board because I also have to remember my parents they were both born here.
Oh, okay,
I remember that.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure if you ask another friend of the podcast, Vic, he'd have some better.
Vic was great. Yeah.
You'd have some
waiting
better
on those shirts, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Vic's slacking, listening. Bro. Vic's slacking.
I want a Hawaiian
shirt. Low Roller International.
Yeah.
What's the name of the low? What was it? Low Roller.
Low Roller.
Yeah, Low Roller. Yeah.
That's
I remember it was high roller. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Nah, because you're only betting $5 at the casino every time. Like who? No one's got time to bet. Like,
oh, buddy, I'm always betting on red.
I'm out here playing.
Get out of here. You bet on black and then you hedge with green a little bit. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Never hedge with green, bro. I don't fuck with green.
Are you guys?
I didn't either until there was one time I'm like, okay, I'll just fuck it. Let's throw $50 on roulette, right? It's got to be black. It's got to be black. It's got to be black. The thing goes green. Didn't even consider that, you know?
God,
double fucking goose egg.
Fuck. One time I bet everything on red, lost it, and then I went to black, lost it, and then I put it on green one time.
Yeah, hit it all back,
and like literally like tripled the money. But also one time it was all like I bet on red 3 times in a row, it was green 3 times in a row. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's ridiculous. That's why you got to hedge with green.
I know.
What's your game in a casino? What do you play when you go?
Usually roulette. Like blackjack and roulette are usually the drinks of choice there, where I'm a simple guy. You just go on black, or then you just feel it out. But my girlfriend and I, we have an idea when we go to Vegas, because you know how there's 30 casinos, right, on like the strip.
At least
You go to each of the 30 casinos, and on each spin you bet 12, 24, and then green. Okay. And whatever one hits for you, those are your favorite hotels in Vegas.
Oh. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it makes it a little interesting. It's like a $300 experiment, but it's a blast.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah,
I haven't done it yet, but it's in the mix. So
I've been trying to learn craps, but
seems fun. Yeah,
it's definitely a lot of fun when you think you know what's going on and you're just like riding the excitement, and then only to realize like, oh my god, I lost everything, but like you don't quite know why yet.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on.
You're just like, oh, okay.
Never dabbled into craps. Never really touched it at all. Where my buddy was he asked Amazon Alexa how to play craps the day before he went to go play craps the first time.
I mean,
comes back
you can't
in 10
argue
minutes,
with that logic, right?
Comes back in 10 minutes, lost it all.
Alexa fucked him. I play this game where I try not to lose my house, actually, when I go to a casino. Where I don't get excited about like pulling out credit card limits and signing off pink sheets, and you start getting these wild ideas, because you sometimes when you get lost in it, you're like, I'm not gonna lose. You're convinced.
Yeah,
I'm obviously joking, but like there is like there have been some moments where it's like, all right, let me just get another $200 and another 300, and then next thing you know, your budget is done in one day.
You come in with the cash because it's already withdrawn from your account, so you know it's not coming back.
Right.
It's when you go back to the machine is when the casino's fun really starts.
Oh yeah. So when we started to go to Vegas like multiple times, we had this like call it a rule if you want, of like, all right, man, you bring cash and your ID and your room card. Finished. Forget about debit and credit and all this. Like it can't, because like
endless.
Alcohol's involved. People are riling you up. There's pumping me full of vitamin C infused oxygen. There's no daylight. There's no time. Like you can't win this. This is like saying like you're a virgin and you go on porn and it's VR and it's like, no, don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like, of course they're gonna like it, right? Like
man, you just get lost in it more than anything.
That happened to me the last time we went to Vegas together.
Right.
When I was just
porn
me
VR.
Filming it. Actually,
filming. You were in the room for some reason, but I went down just to play some extra games. I think we just finished taking a nap or some shit before we went out that night. And I was like, yo, fuck it, man. I have like a bunch of money left. I want to play. I think I played with $500. I lost it all, and I took out another 500 with my debit card.
Amazing.
And I lost that.
Yeah. And then you feel like an absolute idiot.
Fucking idiot. And then I think I took out another 200 right after. Oh. I'm like, yo, this is it, man. On the last 200. And then I ended up like, I think I lost some of it, and I just kept some, and I left one back to the room with $50.
There's a funny story. So, you know, Falls View in Niagara Falls, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Very well.
So there was one time we went to a football game, me, Vic, and my girlfriend and a couple other buddies and their girlfriends. So we went to dinner first, had 1, 2, 3, 15 beers, and then went to the casino after. And then we played there. I won enough, like I was up, but then everyone went back to the hotel room, right? I went back to the casino in basketball shorts, untied Timberland boots, and a hoodie. It's like, oh, but I didn't tell anyone where I was going. I didn't bring my phone, whatever. Just as you said, just your cash and your room key, and then you're good. So come back, girlfriend's on the bed. It's like, where the hell were you? No. And then I responded with, I went to the casino. My buddies were in the other room because we bought a suite, right? They were in the other room dying, laughing. Just, okay, we got to be so silent because we can't let the girlfriend know, like, oh, we're laughing over here.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
she was rattled, eh?
Yeah, a little rattled, but it's funny.
Okay. It's for the experience.
Dude, I went
think back on it now, where it's just one of those stories where obviously like I was an idiot at the time, like never gonna do that again.
Right. Yeah.
But
not 15 beers, but 13 this time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was one of those stories that I'll never live down, because every time we are approaching a casino, they just look at me. They're like, I was at the casino.
So yeah, it's like a good inside joke.
Oh, exactly. It's just a running joke now where I just got to live with it, take it on the chin.
That's what she said.
My mom is when I went to Vegas with my mom 2 years ago, she exhibited similar behavior. Like we'll be like after dinner, like, you know, watch a show or something, like we would go back to the room and like I'll be chilling. Let's say, because like I like the vacationing part of vacation. Like I'm down to do stuff and walk and all those things, but it's like if it's time to chill, like get out of my fucking face. Get out of here, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't sit still. I'm going back to the casino. And like, dude, came back at like 4 a.m. Right?
Really?
Like when you go down there with like $500, right, on your little
you're done. Yeah.
So you play penny slots.
Yeah.
You know,
you're done. You're done.
You can sit there for hours, for days.
That's what I'm saying, right? So now it's 4 or 5 in the morning, and she's the next morning she's like up at the same time as me. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this possible? And she's like,
so funny.
Awake, up and got coffee. I walked to my favorite cafe. I already got my green tea muffin, and then I came back, and now I played a couple games on the way. I'm like, dude, this is the beginnings of like a very serious like gambling problem.
Two things to that though. First off, if you're playing penny slots for that long, you can play for 8,000 hours. So yeah, I won a fortune. I won $8.58.
Wow. Buddy can't even buy a little late night breakfast meal with that.
Yeah.
And then rewind real quick. A green tea muffin.
Dude,
oh, buddy.
Matcha green tea muffin.
I've had it.
At the Wynn, if anybody listening or you go to the Encore or Wynn Las Vegas,
that place is
you want to go to Earth Cafe, spelled URTH.
Yeah. So good.
And you want to get the matcha green tea muffin and then start planning your funeral, because life won't even be worth it after that. I don't even like muffins. I don't even like green tea.
Yeah, I know.
But this, whatever this was, and also what you want to do is get the golden turmeric latte on the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this
anything really
bright yellow colored latte, and it's like with agave syrup instead of like honey or sugar or anything like that. I could just keep talking about this fucking place.
Well, it will stay in your Tupperware for days, but it's probably delicious.
Yo, I have a feeling we're gonna be in Vegas with Adonis.
Yeah, one day it's gonna happen, and then he's gonna come back. He's like, "I went to the casino."
We're waiting for that. Yeah, I feel.
Quick question for you, because I saw you drinking on all. Because I had to watch the Lost episode on YouTube.
Fuck yeah!
That's a funny one.
Because I had to watch it this morning because I had to get up to speed.
Right, the birthday one, right?
Yeah, the birthday.
Yeah, you guys drink bubblies a lot. First
I don't
off,
drink them.
You don't drink them.
No, he does. I don't drink them.
Why not? You were drinking one on the thing.
Yeah, I know, but like barely, like once in a while.
He likes ahas.
Yeah, fuck that,
get
bro.
The fuck out
no,
here
bro. Ahas is absolutely fucking garbage. Aha is straight fucking ass. I'd rather lick the cement than drink aha.
These are elite. The bubblies.
Nah, I don't fuck with them that much.
Omid, rank the flavors. And first off, have you had the peach one?
Yeah, he literally was just drinking. Like,
phenomenal.
Okay,
bro, this guy pumps through bubblies like it's a fucking, like it's just a piece of gum. Like, how are you drinking this?
I think pineapple is the most. I think it's the best flavor, personally. I also really like peach, which you brought up. I also really like
black cherry is pretty good, actually.
That might be
what about blackberry? I got this one too.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like that one, but I like to be honest, like I mean, whoever's listened to the show, and definitely my brother, aren't surprised to hear this, but I'm like a pretty original, simple, basic guy. So I like lime, lime flavored.
Lime's not that good because it's not as potent as the other flavors.
Yeah,
I know.
It's just regular fucking bubbly.
Yeah, but it soothes my mental, maybe, and it's not doesn't get involved with all these exotic flavors. Though I do like pineapple as my favorite, so maybe that.
Pineapple's a good one.
There's a couple other.
You think Bubbly would sponsor us?
For sure. If I had this
bubbly.
Yeah. Now my phone's gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna get 100%. Ads instead of getting a sponsorship.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Just gonna buy more Bubbly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've never been like a club soda drinker either. Like in literally my whole life, like, he's been drinking club soda for years.
Yeah.
Like literally like over 10 years, probably I'd say. Like,
yeah.
Because I remember even like a long time ago, you'd be drinking Perrier's like it's nothing. And I'm like, bro, how are you drinking fucking bitter water? Pretty much. Like, it's just,
I absolutely love it.
It's gross.
You're an idiot.
I didn't drink a lot of it back in the day.
Water.
You what?
But I didn't drink a lot of bubblies back in the day, but if you want to lose a couple pounds, change out the Coke or like
Obviously, yeah.
the
Well,
Diet
yeah,
Pepsi or the
obviously.
ginger ale for
Yeah.
bubblies, and it's
definitely
all the
helps.
difference.
100%. Yeah, I mean, luckily we don't really drink pop or anything, so I don't even need that shit. Like, I don't feel the need to drink bubbly, so I'll just like drink water.
Flat though?
Yeah, flat, baby, flat all day.
The next purchase I'm into is the Berkey water filter.
What's that?
It's this like really well made, like handmade product that's like a steel drum with these like large, more permanent style filters, like charcoal filters that sit into the water. And like it does like, it's really not what Brita does, but it's to give you an idea of what it does. It's like what a Brita might do if it actually did what it says it might do. And so this is like it's more of like an investment. It doesn't get connected to like your pipes or anything. It sits like on a table or a countertop as you please, depending on, you can get the 2-liter one, the 6-gallon one, like depending on your size of your needs. And it's basically just like a water jug, but it purifies like all the heavy metals, the toxins, the fluorides, the different things that like, especially when heated, like I've been learning more about like the cleanliness and what's in the water and sort of like what's going on. Like turns out like when you shower and like the water is coming out really hot and it's heating itself up as it's coming out, because there's stuff that's inside of it. It's not just water as whatever creator made it, right? Like there's things that are in it or being taken out or added in or whatever. So that actually has like really, to put it in a way that we might understand, it will be like heating up a plastic bag in a microwave. Like it's not great.
I'm with you.
He's with me. So anyways, the Berkey water filter, I haven't bought it yet, but our friend Anthony Macri, who was on the show like several episodes ago, has one of them and he put me onto it. I've been doing my own research now, and it's I tasted it, right? I've tasted it a few times, honestly, and that's the first thing he's like, okay, just taste it. And like, you don't, now you're all of a sudden catching yourself in the middle of like a water tasting and you realize, man, there actually is quite a difference. Like, and if you don't believe that, I like to point everyone's focus to think about how different Dasani and Evian taste than Aquafina.
Exactly,
then, right? So
that's true.
So there's a difference. So if there's a difference, what is the difference? And is the difference something that I should be concerned or curious about, right? So
I literally, took I was with Macri last week, and I took a drink of water from his tap, and he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Right, because exactly, because he has the thing, right? Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'm just getting water. He's like, no, that's fucking gross, man. Drinking from the filter,
right?
And I was like,
and did you drink the filter one?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, and did you?
Way better.
See
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Much more clear.
And for like the cost of, I think it's like you can get like one that's like 6, 8, 10 liters, something like a medium sized one, and it's like $300-400. Comes with the filters, and the filters do like 40,000 liters, like some insane. Like you change them, but it's not like you change it like
like a Brita.
Yeah, like a Brita. Anyways, I don't know how we got here, but
would you ever do like the Soda Stream to get?
Yeah, we do. We have that.
We have that too. Yeah. We have that too.
Yeah.
So you do the Soda Stream and you still buy cans? What's the logic there?
There's no logic. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no logic there. Well, the logic is the logic is like when I do the Soda Stream, I don't buy like the syrups or the flavorings that go with it. I just go like straight water, or sometimes I'll squeeze my own lime or lemon or something like that to like create the potency that you talked about earlier. The cans is purely a first world convenience thing. I'm not gonna pretend like that's not what's happening, right? Like,
because you got to make it for Soda Stream. It takes time.
Yeah, a small part of it is like, I don't know if you can see it on where behind him, but like that little thing that's the little fridge that we have.
Okay. Yeah.
So when guests come, friends or whatever, so that there's a small part of it is because of that's the convenience, I suppose. But
yeah, we buy the bubblies for the guests, but then by the time they're here, my brother's finished 2 cases.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
But there are some like heavy duty Soda Stream like upgrades you can do, because there isn't just like the one from Canadian Tire. My buddy has this one where it's some next company, but it's like a metal Soda Stream thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's like chrome, steel one. Yeah, they have some interesting ones.
And then at my girlfriend's office, it's the most wild thing I've ever seen in my life. So they have a one tap for flat water, another tap for sparkling water.
What? There's a tap?
There's a tap with sparkling water in it?
No
exactly.
way.
It's just hooked up to this huge canister.
Yeah.
And it just pumping CO2, and you can turn on the tap and get sparkling water.
What?
Okay, this is so random that you bring this up, and I only remember the one time in the world I saw this, and I was in Switzerland, and it's
Switzerland,
the coolest hotel I've ever fucking stayed at. And in the hallways, they would have these little like imagine like a dresser that had like a jug of water, some cups. Like it was a nice hotel, right? Like they have like stuff and then you leave it like and people clean it up or whatever on every floor. And one of the things that they had was a draft spout, like beer. Like it looked like it was beer, and out came sparkling water.
Wow.
And it was like naturally carbonated because fucking Switzerland's
legit.
like on, I don't know, some
wild,
beautiful, majestic place, and they have spring water somewhere. I don't know. It was amazing.
So it's cool. Like at our future place, like, do I invest another tap just for, or I'll probably just get a soda stream or something along those lines.
I mean, crazy. If you want to get gangster, like David Dobrik put in the fruit punch fountain in his house.
That's so crazy.
Too much sugar.
Well, for sure. I'm not saying we should put no, definitely not. Look at us. If I live one day with that fountain, I'm diabetic the next day.
I'm not leaving that fountain.
No But really though, if you could have one fountain in your house that, okay, fine, let's say in a perfect world, you don't get diabetes, nothing bad happens. Okay, all that aside, you get one drink that comes out of a fountain, any liquid actually. Let's make it more. What do you pick?
Adonis is picking cum for sure.
Wow.
No, absolutely not.
You could have said gravy. You could have said anything. He just went for.
No.
What's your pick? What would you put in there, Neema? What do you think?
I'm torn between two.
Okay, what's your two? Okay, can I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, one of them is something orange.
No.
Okay, I'm out. I don't know the other.
No, it's.
Can I guess? Neema.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess you my choice, and I think Neema's there. It's got to be Nestea.
Oh,
how'd you know?
Shit.
Yeah, that's definitely one.
Neema was a Nestea fanatic.
Yeah, I love Nestea.
And I know the second one. I know the second one.
You don't know the second one.
I got you, Neema. Oh, you're gonna hate me for this guess, but it's there. Creamy garlic dipping sauce.
That's exactly what I want coming out of a fountain. Creamy garlic dipping sauce.
Of course, the guy who just denied he doesn't want to drink the cum picked something that was cum-like.
Very cummy of you. No,
Can you imagine you live in a place where when you open the spout, creamy garlic dipping sauce comes out?
No, it just looks like dick cheese at that point. Gross.
I would have given you milk. Had you just said milk?
Milk?
Can you imagine you just have like a fountain with milk coming out? Like the confusion on your guests' faces of like, is this milk?
That's pretty much what they had at my fucking high school because they're terrible at fucking cleaning the water. It's just white water. That's how dirty the water was. It's disgusting.
I don't know what I would pick. Okay, Adonis, what are you picking?
Nestea.
Oh, Nestea.
Nestea or Sprite for me.
Sprite.
Yeah.
I would have said Fanta or Orangino.
I don't really fuck with
Crush.
Fanta that much.
Or like Arizona green tea. That's a dope one.
Okay, not the green tea, but Arizona like fruit punch or something like that would be nice. Or grape Arizona. Oh my god.
I choose Fizzy Bubble.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Don't fuck around.
Adam
Don't say
Sandler.
fizzy. Don't say bubbly.
No, Fizzy Bubble.
Yeah, I know. That's the
Take him to the Zohan.
no.
I probably would
Not take him to the zone. It's don't mess with the zone.
whatever.
Take him to the zone.
Oh, take him to the Greek. I got them. Damn, that's a great fucking movie too.
It is. It's a great movie. What's your drink, bro? Can't be. If
In
you
the
say bubbly,
perfect
bro,
way-
or soda stream, I'm gonna fucking throw this table.
In the most perfect way, I should just answer just water.
No, man.
Imagine if I
no,
you're
bro.
wrong. You're wrong.
Fuck my
Okay,
ass.
I'm
No
probably
way.
gonna pick a drink, eh?
It's gotta be something that you would like, considering nothing will happen to you.
Yeah, that's the part I have to remind
You know
myself.
what? I feel like I know what you would pick.
Okay, tell me.
It's,
'cause I
gonna,
actually
it's
need some
probably
help.
like chocolate milk or some shit.
Nah. Chocolate milk?
I would. I mean, that would be
No.
like top 5 for me for sure.
I'm okay.
It's not gonna be like pop. It would be more juice probably for you.
So, okay, interestingly, it probably actually is juice if it's between juice and soda.
Yeah.
But because I'm living in a fantasy, it's like, why should I stop at juice? Why shouldn't I just go right to like, okay, ready? When I was some age under 12, for sure, 10, maybe even less than that, there used to be these 6 packs of it was I don't even know. It was like a milkshake inside of a juice box. Looked like.
Yo, the Asian ones.
It might have been Asian, but they have chocolate and they have vanilla.
Yeah, that's the Asian ones.
And
100%.
maybe they had they had chocolate and vanilla for sure.
They had strawberry. They had strawberry. I remember. I murked those.
And I remember literally my mom. People other like they would be like, you put the straw in, and I just take one breath, and the whole thing's done.
Gone. Pounding them back.
I'm inhaling it.
Yeah. Fuck, those are good.
If I have that drink, I will be very happy.
Fuck, that's triggering me. I need to try one of those again. I need to go back to the Asian supermarket ASAP.
They're stupidly good.
Fuck, I forgot about those.
I know.
I used to murk those. That's why I look like this now.
I know. I know.
Wow. Yeah, those are good.
Anything else on your mind you want to add before the year is up?
I got one other quick thing. Well, first thing, I want to change my choice real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna change it to liquid gold and then sell the gold
as an NFT.
Exactly, because you don't have to purchase the thing. So we're just gonna get rich off this thing.
That's true.
Yeah, so the next one, so I just need some advice, and you two are the perfect people to ask for it. All right. So my cousin recently got engaged, and they're hosting a first ever Mehmoni for my side of the family. What do I expect?
Wait, is the wife? Wait, who's your cousin? A girl or a guy?
My cousin's a guy who got engaged to a Persian.
Nice.
So you're okay. Hold on.
What's her name? What's her name?
Yeah. Okay. What's her name?
Al Naz.
Oh, Al Naz. Okay, nice. Okay.
So she's So you're going to their house for a Mehmoni.
Well, I asked if it's a Mehmoni. They said yeah, and then a lot of Persian food, culture, and music. So I don't know what to.
Get ready to fucking dance.
That's
they're gonna make you dance for sure.
You're gonna eat a lot of nuts.
A lot of nuts, a lot of
dried fruits.
Yeah, a lot of fucking rice with meat.
Love it.
I mean, I'll tell you this much. I've had the honor for sure, but definitely the blessing of being like invited to different cultural homes from friends, and people have invited me over. Okay. Persians, like many others, but not all of them are like this, it's like you have to be on from the time you get there. Okay. Like the door opens and it's just like wafts of saffron, perfume, cologne,
Gucci.
It's excitement. Come in, please. And they're like, they're going to take your jacket from your person.
Yeah.
Like, okay. And they'll tell you whatever. Actually, it's really good because you won't have to guess much of what to do. They'll be like, okay, you sit here. Okay, eat this. Okay, now go here. Okay, now and so like
they're supervisors.
You just have to move your jaw up and down all that,
and move your body
to make words, or to eat food, or to drink things, and then get up and shake your fucking ass like Shakira would.
Yeah, and your shoulders.
Yeah, and because your hips can't lie, because they will sniff you out. They'll sniff a fraud.
They're gonna make you dance in a circle with all of them, and then they're gonna clap. And then also you have to the key thing to remember here is at the beginning of the night when you walk in, first of all, you got to walk in with something. You got to walk in with a gift.
Yeah, come with a gift.
Right. And then also you got to be ready for the kisses, bro. You got to ready for the 1, 2.
It's true. You might get a 3. You might even get 3.
Imagine this is the person.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
it's a 3, not a 2.
Whoa, but here's the thing. Some people do 3, some people do 2. So you gotta be prepared after the 2 to like sway, like be ready. But like if they go the other way, you stay right there. You don't go meet halfway and then kiss accidentally. Because that's happened to me one time and it was fucking awkward.
Just stand ground.
You gotta stay your ground. You gotta like be strong and be confident in the 2. Yeah. Okay. And then you always let them go for the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. But mostly it's 2. Mostly it's 2 though. But like, you know what how you can avoid the 3rd one is you do this. Okay, so you go 1, 2, and then you go back. Because
then they're coming to you.
Because then they'll come to you and they're like, okay, cool. Do the 3rd, bet. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. Then you'll be good.
Sounds great.
And also just know you're like when you say bye, it's gonna take 2 hours.
True. Start planning your departure 2 hours in advance.
Yeah, just be prepared to not leave at the time you want to leave.
Italians are the same way. Italians are the same way.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like you say bye once and you say bye at the table, bye at the door, bye in the hallway.
A lot of cultures do that actually, like Arabs too, big time.
Yeah. So you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you'll be in good hands. Make sure you take some lots of snaps.
Yeah.
We'll do.
And there's the music. People are gonna be singing too and like loud and playing instruments, random instruments you've never seen in your life.
Singing for
singing
sure.
loud as fuck. Yeah, everyone's loud.
You might
too.
even hear some poetry being read.
Poetry,
Crazy.
True. You're gonna have to sit there awkwardly, like the only white guy, just fucking staring at people saying words in a different language. Yeah,
Love it.
Hope you have a really good time, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. It's a fun time always.
Great.
Sounds good.
And the fucking decor and all the colors and the carpets are gonna be nice too. I'm assuming.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Good,
so
bro.
hope you have a good time.
Yeah, man. Great.
We'll let you know.
So fun to have you back on the show, man.
Thanks for coming back on, bro.
Yeah.
I got another hour worth of stuff, so I might have to come back on.
Yeah,
so.
man. Let us know, bro. We'll get you back. You'll be a regular.
Sure. A regular correspondent.
Return guest. Maybe every certain amount of episodes. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so great to see you.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. I'm sure we'll talk to you before
as
the
well.
new year, but hope to see you at one of the stupid shows in the future as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And
finally.
And also
get me on the pre email and then we're good.
email. That's it.
Right, the pre email. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Keep pumping away, and hopefully one day we can go to Falls View Casino in Niagara Falls
and make more than $8.
Yeah.
And as long as you keep pumping these out, I'll keep listening.
I'll keep listening.
That's the classic Adomis.
That's his sign off.
You always say
pumping them out. I'll keep listening.
I'll keep listening. Yeah. And you already know. You keep pumping them out. I'm gonna keep listening. That's
thank you for everybody who listens to the Straight and Curly podcast. This was episode 124. My name is Omid. This is my brother Neema, and that is, of course, Adomis, the goat, Grybas.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Grybas. Yeah.
Grybas.
And we'll see you next time on the Straight and Curly Show.
Thank you so much, and take care.
Bye, everybody. Say bye, Adomis.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
And this is where we X Adomis right away.
Still recording.